I dropped my daughter's phone when I saw what they had named the chat. Survivors, my own children. Survivors of what? Of me? And then I read the messages and realized they weren't joking. I had read my children's group chat and they hated me. It started innocently, or so I told myself. Ada, my 17-year-old, was in the shower and her phone buzzed on the table. I only wanted to see who it was. The screen lit up again. Mom's being weird again. Hello. My chest tightened. I opened the message. The chat name glared back at me like a slap. Survivors. I tapped it. There they were. All three of them. Kola, my eldest, at 20. Ada, 17. Amara, 15. My entire world packed into one secret corner of the internet. And they were talking about me. She went through my drawers again. She checks my phone every week. She treats us like prisoners. I swear, I can't stand her voice anymore. The words sliced through me like knives. I scrolled further, my heart pounding louder with each message. Then I saw Kola's name again. My firstborn, my pride, the one I thought still respected me. This is why I left home early. The day you both turn 18, you're moving in with me. I promise you'll finally breathe. The world tilted. For years, I had worked myself to the bone for these children. I had been mother and father. Their father was away for months on military postings, while I carried the weight alone. I cooked, cleaned, monitored, and sacrificed everything so they could have a good life. And this was what I got in return. I scrolled again, my fingers trembling. She's paranoid. She treats us like we're 5. I don't even feel safe telling her anything anymore. My hands began to shake. I felt the blood rush from my face. My own children, the ones I stayed awake praying for, had turned me into the villain in their story. The phone nearly slipped from my hands. I pressed it to my chest, trying to stop the shaking. When Ada came out of the shower, humming, wrapped in a towel, I was already sitting on the edge of her bed, clutching her phone like evidence. She froze. Mom, what are you doing with my phone? I stared at her. Words burned in my throat, but only one sentence escaped. After everything I've done for you. The look on her face told me the truth I hadn't wanted to see. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't teenage rebellion. They truly hated me. I have 3 children. Kola is 20, the eldest. Ada is 17 and Amara is 15. Their father, Joseph, is a military man, disciplined, loyal, and gone for most of the year. When he's home, he is quiet and calm. The opposite of me. I've had to be loud, firm, and led because someone had to be. People say I'm strong, but they don't understand that strength for me was never a choice. It was survival. Joseph was already working outside Lagos when Kola was born. I raised that boy while balancing my nursing shifts at the general hospital and selling snacks on weekends. I told myself that my children would never lack anything. Not food, not education, not direction. And I kept that promise. I turned into the kind of mother who tracked where everyone was, what they were doing, and who they were with. I kept lists. I monitored friendships. I checked school bags and phone messages. I saw it as love. When Kola was 16, I found out he had skipped prep to hang out with friends. I grounded him for 2 weeks. He barely spoke to me for the rest of that month. He left home at 18 to attend Dera University in Lagos. He never truly returned. I used to call him every night. Sometimes he answered, other times he didn't. He said he was busy, and I tried to believe it. With Ada and Amar, things were different. They grew up in a world full of phones, the internet, and influences I didn't trust. I couldn't watch them lose focus. I made rules, strict but fair, I thought. No locked doors, no social media past 9 p.m., no makeup before university, no secret friendships with boys. They rolled their eyes and whispered under their breath, but I ignored them. I was protecting them. Once I caught Ada texting a boy from her class. When I read the messages, they were harmless, just teenage chatter about homework and music. Still, I confiscated her phone for a month. She cried, shouting that I was ruining her life. I told her she would thank me one day. Maybe she never will, because now it seems every rule I made built a wall instead of a bridge. The day I found that chat, something in me cracked. After confronting Ada, she went silent. Her face turned pale, her lips trembling. You had no right, she said quietly. I'm your mother, I replied. I have every right. Her voice shook. You read our private messages, you stalk us, you take our phones, you go through our things, you don't even trust us to breathe. My chest tightened. You don't understand. I do this because I love you.